you're not on the field, court or ice, CWall. You're on the couch. From PG to DC, this is Coaching from the Couch with your host, CWall. Delivering coverage for all DC sports teams from a hometown perspective. Nats, Skins, Mystics, DC United, Washington Wizards, Caps, Bowie State.
My name's CWall, I'm a PG girl. Down for my skins, I don't know if you heard. If you like watching sports, then I am your girl. Sit down on the couch if you're not on the field. Cold on the ice, pick any sport that you want. Know that I cover it tight. What would you like? From baseball to football and more. The list can go on the whole night. Big shouts out to my HBCU fam. Never forget who I am through the wins and the losses, the highs and the lows. We gotta stay strong, so I stay 10 toes. Make the competition back. The way I kick it make them mad, man. CWall and we live and direct. Sit back on the couch and relax. Come on.
Happy Thursday, everybody. I tell you guys this now every Thursday. I should have never started the year off like that, making a joke. Because every Thursday, I always want to say, Happy Thanksgiving. It's hard for me not to. And then maybe it was difficult for Dan Snyder as well. But, I mean, whatever. But at the same I don't know what it is now. I feel like it's necessary to just say, you know what, Happy Thanksgiving. I need something to do anyway. Even though it's Thursday, I've been saying Happy Thursday for a very long time now. So perhaps I'll just switch it up. Because it just feels natural now. And it's funny. It's a good way to start off the show. But hey, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Still all smiles here. That's a good thing. Because when you're talking about the area of sports, sometimes my smile be turned upside down. But it's not. I'm still in a winning mood. You see, I got my red here. Got my red CWall shirt. Got my nice red scarf. I'm rocking the red. It's good. Red is my favorite color. Just remember, don't forget. But you guys, as always, when is there a dull moment in the DMV, in the sports? Never, not ever. We just can't help ourselves around here. I'm not sure what it's all about. I don't know what it is. Maybe one day we'll act like we got some sense. But that's too much like right. In the studio, I have the 87 TV network family, Gerard and Holly. Got my girl Joy, CWall team member is here. And I was going to try to keep it cool this week. Okay, little laugh. Joy been throwing a lot of shade on it. She just bust me the side of my head real quick with that little bit of shade. Okay, well then maybe I won't keep it cool. You guys, you just sometimes you gotta chill out. Can't do too much. I gotta shout a few folks out. I gotta say what's up to Cameron Mingo. I had the pleasure of seeing Cameron Mingo in real life. I like to see y'all in real life. I saw him in real life last Friday at Half Smoke with some other Wizards media and Wizards fans. And we had a great time. The Wizards got blown out that night, but hey. Half Smoke is a very nice establishment. They got brunch on Friday night, brunch all day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the mimosas are included. So I just wanted to plug them real quick because when everything was breaking loose on the game, we just, built that Wizards fan camaraderie, and it was a good time. As always, John Adams is on here. We see Tina, and if I miss anybody, you guys listen. Me and technology don't go together. So most of the time, I'm clicking on something I'm not supposed to be clicking on, and it's a whole debacle. Is my mother on? She is on. So look, my mom wanted me to tell y'all. I already told the story about, I guess, the Nat shirt I was wearing last week was actually hers. Remember, I was all gloating and giddy about, I don't know whose shirt this is, but it's nice and it's mine. It was hers. It was mom's shirt. And she asked on the thread, and I didn't see it until after the show. Joy got me hip to it. She said, "You didn't see what your mother said?" She said, "Is it hers?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, how embarrassing." But hey, I have to get her another one because I really like that shirt now. So thanks, Mom. But I was getting ready to say something. I just totally, my mom, back to my mother. She wanted me to tell y'all that she's traveling. So she thought she wasn't going to be able to see her baby girl's show. But she has made a way, like she always does, to tune in to my show. So I love my mama. I talk about my parents all the time. Y'all know they keep me on my toes for real. So the fact that she's traveling and still tuning in means a whole lot to me. So thank you, Mama. All right, let's get going. What we gonna talk about first? Who we gonna talk about first? I got to say something. I posted something yesterday. Want to again send our heartfelt condolences to the family of Coach Morgan Wooten. If you all do not know who Coach Morgan Wooten is, he is, I believe, the only, not only, I think he's like one of 3 high school coaches to be in the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. He's a very, very big deal. Anybody that I know that has met him, played for him, taken any of his coaching classes, anything of the sort, have nothing but amazing things to say about Coach, and we will certainly miss him. He's definitely made his mark as one of the winningest high school coaches ever, known as one of the best coaches. And of course, I mean, y'all know, if David ever told you guys, I got like a thing for coaching and coaches. In the respect that being a coach is hard. Being a player is difficult, but being a coach and really being able to cultivate a group of people is difficult. It is very, very hard. And so when you're able to do that and get the best out of folks, I just admire coaches to a great, great deal. I just do. So again, heartfelt condolences to the Wooten family. What other announcements do we have? Let's see. My intern, Davin, one of my interns, Davin, she does such a phenomenal job, you guys. When you see her online, give her a shout out. She deals with me each and every week, and she gathers this content for me every week. I tell her, this is kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know, and she throws other stuff in there, and she just does a phenomenal job getting everything together, and I so much appreciate Davin. So Davin has on here, we got some Senior Bowl updates. Okay, so Senior Bowl, the only Maryland player in the Senior Bowl, that is Antoine Brooks. So wishing him nothing but the best this week, and a great showing on Saturday, hopefully, for him. I did want to mention Javon Kinlaw, that is from Northeast DC. He plays for the South Carolina Gamecocks. He was slated to have a huge week, but Thursday morning he's not going to play. They announced it today that he's not going to play. Feeling a little bit of, tendonitis or something in his leg or knee, whatever. Hey, listen, it ain't worth it. Don't even play. I think I got it too, but he need to keep his leg. I need to keep mine too. But I'm just saying, hey, listen. And he was already dominating. So I don't know if you all keep up with the Senior Bowl. It's where the collegiate seniors play against each other in a game over the weekend, and all the teams go. So if anybody asks, the Redskins are there. They're down there. And it's a form of scouting. And they interview and talk to guys all week long, watch them practice, do all that. And Javon was having a killer first 2 days. I heard he was down there balling. And that's why he's like, my knee hurt, my leg hurt, and we're not doing this anymore. So there's that. Best of luck to all the young men, though. It's a big opportunity. It's great. Jumping into college hoops. Howard is doing bad. I mean, is that the end of that? They're the last in the MEAC. I don't know what's going on over there. Cal Foster's had a pretty couple good games here lately. 15 points on Saturday, 19 on Monday. But that's all I got to say about that. And I'm gonna leave. I keep looking over at Joy because she been
something positive.
That is something. You know what? We gonna always find the silver lining if we can. But sometimes there isn't one. In this case, they're 2-18. There's not really much to say. So, but shout out to Kyle for giving it his best shot, as well as everyone else as well. Listen, I was trying to get through it without laughing. It's not funny, but listen, everybody knows HBCU family. What I always tell y'all, I'm a Hamptonian, so I got it, Howard, yeah. So I want to see everybody do well, but they're not doing well. They're doing bad. So hope it gets better for them. Who knows when? Doesn't look like anytime soon. Their upcoming games, they have one this Saturday. FAM will be in the building. So for all my Rattlers, your basketball team will be here on Saturday at 4:00 at Howard. And then on Monday, January 27th, they play Coppin at 7:30 p.m. Moving on to Bowie State. Bowie State is third in the Northern Division of the CIAA. Had a big game. Big game over the weekend against Shaw University at Shaw. 96-67. Great job. The game on, what was this? Because I'm trying to figure out what days. January 20th was what day, you guys? Monday. So Cameron Hayes came off the bench with a team high 15 points. Everyone else contributed as well. David Bell, Jawan Smith, just to name a few. But they've been looking all right. They've been staying consistent. And hey, listen, just be consistent and that works. That pretty much works. I'll say that. But they play this Saturday at 4:00 at Lincoln, Bowie State in Lincoln this Saturday. I'm going to jump to the Terps. I'm glad they're still ranked. They're still ranked 7. They're at 17. Jalen Smith doing a great job. He's staying consistent, playing solid games. They beat Purdue on Saturday, and then Tuesday they played Northwestern and was victorious. I don't really have, I feel like there's a lot more I want to say about Maryland, and I think the reason why I'm being a little quiet on them is because I just never know what I'm going to get. That doesn't mean that you can't still talk about them. I mean, they're doing what they're supposed to do. Okay, fine. But I really want to see how they perform against those top schools. Although, if we really want to be honest about college basketball right now, it's all up in the air. Everybody is everywhere in college basketball. Is that it, or is it me? Because I don't know what's going on. I don't have any idea what's going on. I feel like Holly has something to say. Holly, y'all can't see her. I can see her. But she just, I don't know what happened, but she was like, oh, I don't know. Holly, what happened?
How's the Lakers doing?
Oh, girl, I don't know how the Lakers doing. It's like, nah.
The Celtics.
Oh, they did. We normally only talk about DMV sports, but let me also say they did get beat by the Celtics the other night. I am no Celtics fan at all, but they got beat fair and square. That's what I will say. They got beat fair and square. I mean, it could just be an anomaly, right? You know, these things happen, can't win them all, but they did get beat. Yeah. They absolutely got beat. Now, John Adamson piped in with the Wizards are up in the second quarter. Well, that's good news. Joy's over here throwing all the shade. She said that means nothing. Look, before we got a whole nother half. Mm-hmm. I gotta talk about the Wizards in a moment. really quick, let me jump to the Mystics schedule came out, you guys. First game of the season. Check this out. Hear me out. Saturday, May 16th against the LA Sparks. And that is when the banner is going up. The championship banner. Okay? The banner is going up. And the fans need to be in the building wearing their red, wearing their Mystics championship gear, which they need to put more of that out there. Let me just throw that out there while I'm at it. But big day, Saturday, May 16th. I don't have the time in front of me, but it will be at the Entertainment and Sports Arena. Just block the whole day off for whatever time the game is, and so you could just take the whole family and enjoy and be out there. I have to go to see a championship banner get raised up to the roof. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I love it. I get excited about stuff like that, y'all. Oh my gosh. Moving back to the Wizards really quickly. So the Wizards today announced a number of promos that they have going on to get you all coming out to the game. So February 1st, Saturday night in the district, it's the game versus Brooklyn. The first 10,000 fans, you get a hat. So you go there, get your hat. Then there's a bunch. There's like 13, and I posted them on the CWall Sports Instagram, and it's on this Facebook page as well. So after the show, make sure y'all go and take a look all at the page and everything. It's up there. It's like 13 giveaway nights. But here's some of the highlights. They're also having a cherry blossom night. That's March 25th. The first 10,000 fans, they're going to get a Rui Hachimura, a cherry blossom themed bobblehead. I gotta see that because I'm not sure what that is, how they're gonna do that. But then there's Marvel Night, Marvel Black Panther, Bradley Beal bobblehead. That's April the 3rd. Then Fan Appreciation is April 15th. They play the Pacers that night, and where everybody will get a Thomas Bryant bobblehead. They had a lot of cool giveaways going on, y'all. So make sure you go out to the games and enjoy yourselves. Because, they not winning. I guess they winning right now per John in the second quarter, which is a good thing. But, sometimes those games get a little, who knows. But, just try to go get yourself a bobblehead. Just go ahead and get yourself a bobblehead. Yes, Mazdak, take the kids to Marvel Night. It's always a nice, fun, family-friendly environment over there, so that's all good. I want to chat about all the conversation this week about CWall playing 4-on-4. Then they said when they were in Miami, he told Washington Post Candace Buckner that he did a little 5-on-5 with Amari Stoudemire. And I had an opportunity. I went by practice on, Sunday. And of course, there was a ton of questions because it was like, John's out there, did 4-on-4. Oh my gosh, of course, it's like a big deal. Sharing with my CWall DMV sports family, I didn't think it was that big of a deal at all because it was very controlled. It wasn't like game mode, and Scott Brooks made a joke, like, hey, I could go out there and do that and roll with it for a little bit. That's what he said. But he didn't seem to indicate at all that this means that John is any closer to being ready to get on the court. And quite frankly, for what? Why would he? Again, this was kind of like a rebuild year. So while it's great progress and he's definitely going, progressing in the right direction, I think he's still very far off from 100%. And I don't think it's, like a must have CWall back this season kind of scenario. If you're going to lose, just lose on out. You know what I mean? No point in getting yourself daggone there, I mean, it just didn't sound promising directly from Coach Brooks that, like, yeah, this means he's coming back right after the All-Star break. It didn't mean anything. It's just part of his conditioning, part of his rehabilitation, and that's what he's doing, and he's taking it slow. Coach Brooks mentioned, all the drive and just the will, and John wanting to get back to the John Wall that we all know and love, that he knows that he can be. So I'm excited to see his progress. I mean, as everyone knows, unfortunately, John lost his mom back right before the Christmas holiday, and so I can just tell, even from my observations of practice and just observing him, that he wants to be back. He wants to be back to where he knows he is and can be. It's just not where he is right now because of the injury. So we'll see what happens. I think it's definitely a storyline to watch, and it's something to to keep track of and see what's happening. But I think what's probably more important is him just being 100% healthy. I don't think anybody would want him to come back before he's ready. Like, don't come back at 75% or even 85 or 90%. Be 100, perfect world 110, and then let's see what happens. I know we got some big Wizards fans on the line, but to John Adams' point, we want John back, absolutely, but we want him back healthy.
That's Joy.
Oh, you said that? So yeah, Joy said that, but yeah, so it's good to know John is sharing though that Rui has been cleared, so that's good, because I was starting to get ticked off about that Rui situation. Rui was only supposed to be out for 5 games, and he was out for a lot more than 5. I said, well, do they have the Redskins trainers over there? What is happening?
They got some red.
Something happened. I said, no, something is. He was getting a little bit of work in too. The last few times I've been to practice, so I did want to mention that. I know Brad has come back from his injuries, and when he first got back from his leg injury, then it was something going on with his shoulder. He was looking a little suspect. He was looking a little bit suspect, you guys. But these last couple games, I don't know what's going on right now, so I have to get the update from John or see it after the show. But he's been looking good. I mean, Brad is being Brad. Sometimes it takes a while to get back from injuries, and these last couple games though, he's looking more so like himself again. So I enjoy watching them play, even though most times it doesn't end up in a W. It is what it is. I want to go back to the Caps really quick, just so everybody knows. Caps are still blazing, and they're going into their All-Star break blazing. But I thought I saw this stat on Braden Holtby. I give Holtby a really hard time, and I honestly should not. But this weekend, Braden Holtby will become the only active goaltender with 5 straight All-Star game appearances, and will become one of 4 players in franchise history to appear in all 5 of those All-Star games. I got that from Caps PR earlier today. And I said, you know what? Braden Holtby gets a bad rap, at least from me. A lot of times. But I tell you, he shows improves when he needs to show improve. So I just wanted to share that because I thought that was a very, very cool stat. And I just wanted to shout him out, because if I give you a hard time when you're doing what you're supposed to do in life, then I'll go ahead and say, you know what? You all right with me. So, I'll just say that, like, I mean, because if you're gonna give somebody, if you're gonna talk bad about somebody when they, not doing, good, then you might as well say something good about them when they halfway decent, You guys, so look, this week we were supposed to do things a little bit different. With a couple more minutes left, I wanted to go ahead and jump into Super Bowl. This is one of those times where I will switch it up and talk about something that is nationally sports related. And I'm sure you all have seen on my CWall page that we're going down there. CWall Sports and Entertainment will be out in those Miami streets doing a lot next week, starting Tuesday. So please make sure you are watching. You do not want to miss a beat. There's several events going on. And I tell people, and this is okay, now this is my Super Bowl week plug, because I asked this question on my page earlier today because I wanted to see. I said, does people still watch the Pro Bowl? And the large majority says no, they do not watch Pro Bowl. So let me just be very honest with y'all about something. I went to the Pro Bowl a few years ago, and while I enjoyed myself, I have to admit that I've been spoiled already by Super Bowl week. So now I've experienced Super Bowl week from the fan perspective, and I've also done it from a media perspective. Next week will be like times 1,000 on everything, but Pro Bowl just doesn't have the flair, of course, that Super Bowl does. And I think it's so much that happens Super Bowl week. Like before the game even starts on Sunday, I'm talking about the Super Bowl game, there's been like, the NFL has probably, I don't know how many events they've executed, but it's a lot. And then there's, they do Super Bowl Live, they do the NFL Experience. I mean, you can just literally be walking down the street and see some of your favorite current and former players. They're out, they're with their families, or they're just chilling, hanging out, and they're taking pictures, they're signing autographs. And so if you've never done, everybody says, well, I go to Super Bowl when my team plays. Let me just tell you this. If you have the opportunity to go at least to Super Bowl week, not even the game, but just to really enjoy just all aspects of just that week, definitely do it. It is an NFL fan's dream come true. I'm not lying. Like, seriously. It is so much fun for the authentic football fan. If you truly love the NFL and NFL history and just football in general, it's super duper fun. So that's my plug for that. So make sure you all are watching and following CWall all over the place. I have to get my backup batteries and all that going on. But real quick, because my phone, if anyone who knows me, you know that I'm on my phone a lot, and my phone dies often. So if you've ever hung out with me, I guarantee you my phone has died when we've been out. Like, seriously. So really quick before we close, I want to hear or read you all's Super Bowl predictions. Come on in the room. All right, let's go. I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna tell y'all mine last. I think I already shared it in the room, but who winning? Who we got? What's happening? What we doing? We don't know.
San Fran.
Gerard said San Fran. So Joy said Kansas City. She's on Kansas City with Cameron Mingo. She said Kansas City. Oh, they all talk about they gonna bat. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I just watched one of them. Real hungry for that.
Yeah.
They both hungry though.
Yeah, Tina said, unfortunately, the 49ers. Listen, Mazdak said the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
John said the Chiefs.
See?
I'm here to tell y'all. I think it's the 49ers. I'm not rooting for anybody, but I do believe that the 49ers, because their defense is they something. So like they something. But I want to tell y'all what I can't wait to see though. I can't wait to see the tight end battle. Let's do this thing. Oh my gosh. This is the great thing. Let me tell you something. Kansas City, y'all know how I feel about Travis Kelce. That's my guy right there. But that daggone George Kittle, I want to see what the tight end's gonna do. Let me tell you something right now. These two teams right here, I'm going to go back on my tight end soapbox. That's why the Redskins need a tight end. People truly underestimate. They need a bunch of everything. You're right. But let me tell you something. People underestimate the power of a good tight end. That's why the Patriots relied on Rob Gronkowski for all them years. Gronk was a vital piece of that offense. Vital piece. A tight end that can block and can catch. Let me tell you something. And the Redskins haven't been right for a lot of reasons. And Jordan Reed not being healthy is one of them. I'm telling you. No, but he's not ever been healthy. But he was better in 2016 than he ever was. I am so excited. Now, the 49ers, it's Kansas City's defense that have always given me a little bit of heartburn. Their defense don't crank all like that. San Francisco's defense, on the other hand, they vicious. They've been vicious all year. My mid-season Super Bowl prediction was the Ravens and the 49ers, so I was only 50% right, and I got to ride out my prediction. So because one of my predictions was right, I'll just go with the team that I predicted anyway. I don't know. It's different. I want to see what little Patrick Mahomes going to do. And I definitely want to see Travis Kelce go out there and just blaze on them. But I don't know.
Don't forget no show Thursday.
They might shut him down. So to Joy's point, you guys, no, I do not. There will not be a show officially next Thursday because I will be in Miami. But, however, stay connected because I'm all on y'all timeline forever. It's like, no. All next week. It's going to be like a show because you're going to, hopefully, prayerfully, we're going to be able to give you the experience as though you are there. So, as long as I'm down there at least. So, yes, make sure I have backup battery and everything because, like Mazdak said, you can barely get me to look up half the time. My phone, I be needing to know what's going on. We get text messages, all kinds of random stuff like, what is this? Oh, what happened? I be trying to get the news. So, we're going to have some fun. It's going to be a busy week, but we're going to have some fun. But we are not going to be here next Thursday at 7:30, you guys. So listen, I'll miss y'all, but we'll still all be talking. We're all going to talk online. For sure. So that is the top of the hour. Yay! I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed the show just as much as we did. Make sure you are plugged in all next week. You definitely do not want to miss a beat. So wait, before we go, Holly, I'll be back the following Thursday. What's that? February the 5th, the 6th, whatever the first Thursday in February is, I will be back. We'll be back up in here and we need to see what's going on. So, all right, you guys, make sure you continue to share the show with your DMV sports loving family and friends. And like I said, do not miss a beat next week. Trust me on that one. All right. Talk to you all soon.
You're not on the field, court, or ice. You're on the couch. From DG to DC, this is Coaching from the Couch with your host, CWall. Delivering coverage for all DC sports teams from a hometown perspective. Nats, Redskins, Mystics, DC United, Washington Wizards, Caps, Bowie State.
My name's CWall, I'm a PG girl. Down for my skins, I don't know if you heard. If you like watching sports, then I am your girl. Sit down on the couch if you not on the field. Cold on the ice, pick any sport that you want. Know that I cover it tight. What would you like? From baseball to football and more. The list can go on the whole night. Big shouts out to my HBCU fam. Never forget who I am through the wins and the losses, the highs and the lows. We gotta stay strong, so I stay 10 toes. Make the competition back. The way I kick it, make 'em mad, man. CWall and we live and direct. Sit back on the couch and relax. Come on.